Good Monday morning to you. The weekend is over. Hope you had a great weekend. And hope that your week, this week, is going to be just fantastic also. You ever look at a situation, maybe even people? You look at people, or you look at situations that they're involved in, or you look at just various things, and you immediately come to a conclusion by just looking at it, not fully understanding the story that led up to the event, or that individual you just see, maybe you're just walking by, and you immediately have a judgment of some kind. You immediately come to a conclusion about a matter or even about a person. You just kind of jump to conclusions. And then you open your mouth about the situation or about the person. And then later on, you find out you were totally wrong. You were wrong about your assumption. You're wrong about what you thought you saw. You were wrong about why somebody did what they did. Hey, most of us been living for a while. We've seen all kind of situations and scenarios, and we have experience. So sometimes we think we know about a situation or about a person, and then later on we find out we were so wrong. Hey, it happened to me last night. I heard about a situation, and then I just assumed I knew the entire story. And then a few minutes later, I found out I didn't know the entire story. And wow, that was kind of embarrassing because I had opened my mouth and spouted off. Yeah, I did. Embarrassed about that. I apologized, of course, and backtracked and said, hey, I didn't know the whole story, and I jumped to conclusions. Jumping to conclusions will sure get you in trouble, especially if you open this up right here. On this Monday, I encourage you, before you open up this, to really know the full story and not be so quick to judge, not be so quick to think you know all about it. We really don't. Only God knows all about it. And I'm glad that He understands and He sees the big picture. Sometimes my vision is very narrow, but God sees the big picture. And also God has a big old heart. And today in your life, you may have a lot going on, and other people may be looking at you and judging you and say, if I was in your shoes, this is what I would do. And sure, advice is welcomed and counsel is important, but the most important counselor you can go to is Jesus, because He sees the big picture. He knows what you're feeling. He knows exactly what you're going through. He knows what you're dealing with. And so if people talk, if people look at you and point fingers, if people don't really understand where you're coming from, you listen, you just smile and nod your head and or shake your head, whatever the case may be, and you go on and you just lean on the Lord. Make sure you got some friends around you. Make sure you got a pastor that's with you. Make sure you have a good circle of support. And then make sure as well that you keep in close contact with the Lord. He'll help you through this. So let others point fingers and say things, but again, they're not walking in your shoes, and they may not fully understand all the details of the story in which you're living out. God bless you, my friend. God bless you. Hope you have a great Monday.